He snarled, he burned. Old Man Gloom lit up the sky in Santa Fe last night, with this year's Zozobra drawing a record number of people out to Fort Marcy Park. But after an incident that happened a few days earlier, one neighbor says Zozobra isn't safe for that neighborhood and has to move. News 13's Madeline Schmidt reports.
Well, Alex, that accident happened on Wednesday while Zozobra workers were setting up for the big night at Fort Marcy Park. It has one neighbor questioning whether the show is in a safe enough spot. Old Man Gloom burned away last night as an estimated 48,000 people looked on. The massive crowd cheered as Zozobra fell, but one woman isn't happy the event takes place so close to home, and an incident involving her neighbor on Wednesday only strengthened her stance. In a letter to city councilors and the mayor, she says her neighbor was run over by an ATV driven by someone setting up safety fencing. The woman was seriously injured. She says she wants the city to, quote, reconsider this event and move it to a safer location.
Number one, our first priority is safety. And then number two is to lessen the impact or burden on the neighbors of Fort Marcy.
Zozobra event chairman Raymond Sandoval calls the incident an unfortunate, horrible accident. But as for a new location,
Zozobra is not going anywhere. Fort Marcy is Zozobra's home.
For the first time this year, Sandoval says the Fort Marcy area was supposed to be closed the entire week leading up to Zozobra to keep something like this from happening. But the city kept it open for access to the recreational complex because Santa Fe's other activity center is closed for repairs. Even so, he asked neighbors to remember that Zozobra has been here since the start and that their neighborhood came afterward.
We think that it's not an undue burden to ask residents to give us a week so that way we can properly prepare for this amazing cultural experience for the state of New Mexico.
Now, police did respond to the ATV accident. Sandoval says the driver of that ATV was not cited by officers. Alex, back to you.
All right, Madeline, thank you very much. The Fort Marcy area is expected to be closed for the entire week leading up to Zozobra when he goes up in smoke next September.